The conflict in Gaza continues to take a devastating toll on the civilians. The people who survived the relentless airstrikes are now living in extremely overcrowded shelters, in tents on the streets, with very little food and clean drinking water. This is the appalling humanitarian catastrophe that is playing out. If bombs are not killing the Palestinian, then the risk of disease and famine looms large. The Britain-based charity Oxfam has now revealed that the people in the northern part of Gaza have been forced to survive on an average of just 245 calories per day. And that is less than a can of beans. Now, adults typically require anywhere from 1,600 to 3,000 calories per day. Oxfam's International Executive Director Amitabh Bihar has said, and I quote, "Israel is making a deliberate choice to starve the Palestinian civilians. Imagine what it is like not only to be trying to survive on 245 calories day in, day out, but also having to watch your children or elderly relatives to do the same." The UNRWA's data shows that about 3,781 food trucks were allowed to enter into the Gaza Strip from the 21st of February till the 27th of March. And that means an average of about 105 food trucks per day. Now, based on the 2,100 kilocalories per person daily energy requirement across the 2.2 million population, Oxfam has calculated that at least 221 food trucks per day are needed minimum for the Palestinian population to be supported to meet its energy requirements. Now, hunger and its impact has been exacerbated by the near-complete destruction of the civilian infrastructure, including hospitals, water and sanitation services. In addition to the limited availability of food, the ability to find or buy a nutritious diet is just not feasible across the Gaza Strip. Netanyahu's office has said that his security cabinet has approved immediate steps to increase the flow of humanitarian aid into Gaza, including the reopening of the Erez crossing between Israel and northern Gaza for the first time since the 7th of October attacks. Netanyahu's office has said that it will allow its Ashdod port to be used for the processing of aid shipments that are bound for Gaza, and it will allow for increased Jordanian aid shipments through the Kerem Shalom land crossing. Now, before the current round of Palestinian-Israeli conflict broke out, only two border crossings, that is the Erez and Kerem Shalom, connected Israel and the Gaza Strip. Both crossings were closed during the conflict by Israel. A famine has 3 stages, severe shortage of food leading to pervasive malnutrition, and ultimately mass deaths from starvation and disease. But this is a report by the Integrated Food Security Phase Classification that has now said that Gaza has already surpassed the first 2 criteria, that is food shortage and malnutrition. It has added that mass deaths will begin imminently unless there is an immediate surge in terms of the amount of humanitarian aid and food that is allowed to be brought into the Gaza Strip. For all the latest news, download the WION app and subscribe to our YouTube channel.